This game is called Top It, and to play the game, the first thing we need is a packet of cards, but we first need to take out of the pack of cards all of the face cards, the picture cards. So all the kings and the queens and the jacks, we don't need those, and we don't need the jokers either. So you can take those out and leave them to one side. We are going to leave the aces in the pack, and I'm going to explain to you why we need the aces in a moment. So this game is called Top It, and you can play Top It using addition or multiplication. So if you know how to multiply, you can make this game a little bit more difficult by using multiplication, but I'm going to play the addition game today. So to play Top It, you need at least 2 players, and each player gets 2 cards. So that's the first player's cards, and that's the second player's cards. So each player turns over their cards and adds together the total of their 2 cards. So for this player, they got 4 plus 10. 4 plus 10 is 14. That's their total. And the next player has 2 cards. Now, remember I told you I was going to explain what the aces are. The aces represent the number 1. So this player has an ace, which is 1, and 10. 1 plus 10 is 11. So this player got the higher total of 14. So this player wins and gets to keep all the cards. And at the end of the game, the winner is the player who has the most cards. So now you can deal again. So each player gets 2 cards. So you could have 4 players playing this game all together at the same time. So one more time, this player has the number 4 and the number 2, so a low total this time. 4 plus 2 is 6. And the next player has 9, so they've already won. 9 plus 2. 9 plus 2 is 11. So again, this player won because their total was 6 and their total was 11. Okay, one more time. Let's see if we can get a win for this first player. So they get 2 cards and the other player gets 2 cards. Let's turn them over. 4 and 7, so a little bit higher this time, 11. And the next player gets 8 plus 10, 18. They've won again. So you can continue until you've used all the cards in your pack, and then the winner is the person with the most cards at the end. If you want to make it a little bit more difficult, you can play the game using multiplication. So the players, instead of adding their cards, could multiply their cards. 3 multiplied by 10 is 30. 7 and 5. 7 multiplied by 5 is 35. So this player would win. And that's the game Top It.